All right, so this is our film review for the Truman Show. So the first thing I want to talk about was the end of the film. I was a little confused with the reaction of the people that were watching the show because throughout the entire movie, it seems that they were kind of in love with the whole idea of him being trapped in his own reality TV show. And towards the end, they were all celebrating that he had gotten out. So I was very confused with the fact of like, are they happy that the show's over, but they loved the show while it was running? It was just something very confusing that I didn't understand well. And another point I wanted to make that towards the end of the film that was a little bit confusing to me was this guy literally finds out that his entire life was a lie. He has no family. Every person that he's ever loved, his job, his friends, everything is completely fake. And the only thing he really knows is that he's a person that he exists, but he really doesn't have anything. And the only thing he says is good morning, good evening, good night, or whatever he says. That's the only thing he says. Like, I was expecting a lot more emotion and anger, and I didn't get that. And that was a little confusing of why that didn't happen, but I don't know. You want to share your thoughts?
Well, I'm on a different topic, but I was talking about the foreshadowing. This movie had like the best foreshadowing I thought I've ever seen. Like there was always like these little hints about what was going on, and you wouldn't really know. I guess unless you read the synopsis beforehand, it was kind of hard to see what was going on until the whole picture came together, and that he was part of this television show. But seeing the people behind the elevator and the radio messing up and all that stuff really gave really good hints about what was going on and how everything centered around him. And I also thought that the girl from Fiji, that didn't really go to Fiji or anything. I also thought that they might have fitted the archetype of star-crossed lovers. I got the impression that at the end of the movie that he would probably go see her once he left the name of the city. I don't remember.
Yeah, but that's another problem because they didn't show closure at the end. It just showed that he got out of it, but it didn't show from where his life goes on from that point. It would have been nice to see at least a little, maybe 5-minute clip of him with his new wife and job, and just to get clarity on what exactly happened to him. But that didn't happen either. And then I was also questioning the fact of the archetype that was set for this movie, which is the hero, because, like I said before, all the people watching the film, society, they were all kind of happy when he left, but they seemed to be very, very, they were very excited, like when they were watching the show also. They seemed to be very into the show. And so that was something that I was confused about, because if it was a hero, then it would probably be hero versus society. But was society against him, or were they really on his side after all? Because they were cheering at the end when he overcame the show. So I'm questioning the archetype in this case. But
Yeah, and same thing. I think when he was leaving his life behind, he didn't really show much contemplation. Like, I think if you're going to leave behind all your relationships and everything you know behind, it wouldn't just be like some snap decision you'd easily be able to make, and he did that. But, I mean, overall, I loved the movie. I thought it was really good.
yeah, I liked it too. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10.
Oh, that's too little.
Oh, I don't know. That's my opinion.
I said 9.
Okay. All right, that's it.